For this one, it's the road trip finale between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Two great. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Designated hitter.
Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
A little bouncer. The 1-2. Right side hit hard. There is Altuve. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
These guys are hoping that Altuve can turn it around today. Well, he's really struggled in this recent stretch. You look at it, he has only 1 RBI in the last 10 games, and he's hitting in the middle of the order. They're expecting a lot more production from him, and I'm sure he's expecting a lot more from himself.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Manny Machado now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 0 for 9. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay throw, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Dero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's for the double play ball.
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 hits for the Yankees. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Gardner, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Correa takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, the whole fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Pulled toward right center field. Walker ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game. Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Missed with a breaking ball. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next will be the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner is in from second. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
The 1-1 home. Bounce to first. McCann fields it cleanly. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Manny Machado, runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Gregorius on third with 2 out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 1. Grounded to first. Vogt right there. Throw is high, and it's over his head. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a real move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Now
The 1-1 home.
third baseman,
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped him up. Voigt is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
the second baseman, number 27.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. High high fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Marisnick. One away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. High and deep to right center. Reddick giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He singled his last time up, fouled off. The 1-2, and it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now, and a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
The count now at 2-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Altuve ranges to his right. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
In now, Brett Gardner. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Reddick, and it's gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Hit out toward second. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Yanks able. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. 3-0 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another full count offering on its way. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
This is line to left. Uh-oh, missed it. Here's Jake Marisnick, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Walker has it to second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it 4-1. Hector Rondon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Hector.
Here's Neil Walker. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's just 1 for 6. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Manny Machado now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Miguel Andujar would be next. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they lead it 4-1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Standing in now, Jose Altuve. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Grounded to third. Andujar fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Astros. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tony Sipp is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marisnick is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Ground ball right into the shift. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So the Yanks go hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Hit back toward them, and this is off the second base bag, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Evan Gattis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Stanton, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Houston. They trail it 4-1. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2. Hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to 3rd. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. That was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Waiting on it is Kemp. 2 down. Into the box now, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-1 home. Bullet back up the middle. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jake Marisnick. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And they're down to their final 4. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down here 5-1.
Your attention, please.
Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Roberto Osuna enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. The 2-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen.